Hello and welcome to another episode of RWE Xplosion, episode 31. We are live.
It's the new mothership. Welcome to Monday Nitro. Toss your remote
We
away.
are live, and we are coming to you live from Evansville, Indiana.
This show is looking way better than last week's.
We are coming off a special edition of Xplosion where we saw a new world champion. And speaking of world champion, here he comes to open the show, the new RWE world champion, Moose. Moose defeated 7 other men to become the new RWE heavyweight champion, and the world heavyweight champions open the show next. And here he comes, the new RWE heavyweight champion, Moose.
As he addresses the WWE Universe.
This man did the unthinkable. He dethroned Eddie Edwards and 6 other men to become the new RWE heavyweight champion. What does the new world champion have to say? And here we go.
Well, okay. Kicking it off.
Everyone said it was impossible. Everyone said that I couldn't do it. 7 other men stepped in my way, and I did the impossible. Now I stand before you, the new RWE heavyweight champion. Everyone hyped up Eddie Edwards like he was some God's gift to wrestling, like he was some type of wrestling god.
A fan favorite. Gotta respect.
Well, Eddie, I proved you wrong. I proved all you peasants wrong. So, Eddie, like you and the rest of the other jabronis that stepped foot in that ring with me, it's time to go to the back of the line. As Eddie, as long as I'm champion, you will never get a shot at my title. I know Mr. Fly flaps his mouth about saying the inmates don't run the asylum, but Mr. Fly,
okay.
Mr. Fly, those words mean nothing to me. Like I said, Eddie, your time has come and went, and that chapter of Eddie Edwards has closed, and I am the new chapter. The new chapter of Moose has begun, because now with this title, I'm unstoppable. I will be a real fighting champion that you claimed you were, Eddie.
Well, we all know what this is all about.
What in the heck? Here he comes. What in the hell? Here he comes, the United States champion, Killer Kross. Whoa. He has interrupted the world champion, Moose. What does Killer Kross? Whoa. What is Killer Kross doing out here?
Here it comes. Here we go. Let's find out.
The United States champion Moose United States champion Killer Kross coming off a great performance, defeating Randy Orton at our special last week. Now, what does the United States champion have to say? And Moose does not look happy. Moose just staring down the United States champion Killer Kross. He does not look happy, and here comes Killer Kross. Wow, would you look at this, everyone? The newly crowned heavyweight champion, Moose. Let's give Moose a round of applause, shall we? First, out of all the animals in the world, why would you call yourself Moose? What kind of name is Moose anyway? I mean, there's so many animals you can pick from, but Moose? Moose? Why not lion?
And so it begins.
Kid.
A lot of anger behind those words.
You coming out here and you pissing me off. You interrupting what was a special celebration, a special inauguration. Me as being crowned the new heavyweight champion. And you come out here and stick your nose in business that does not belong to you. I'm telling you right now, kid, you making a bad mistake.
Before the fall. Better watch it. One of the most popular superstars
Again,
in the WWE,
Moose,
no question.
you know, I see what you're saying, but back to my point. What kind of name is Moose? Why didn't you call yourself Lion or Grizzly Bear or Snake? That name that scares everybody. Don't everybody agree? But I'm going to tell you something, Moose.
Okay.
Kid, I'm telling you, you really starting to pissing me off. You are wasting my valuable time. And I told you, you came out here and interrupt me, and that's a badass mistake. Now, what the hell do you want, kid? I'm telling you right now, you starting to really piss me off. You keep pissing me off. I'm gonna knock your teeth down your damn throat. What the hell do you want?
Around this place. No love between these
okay, Moose, enough with the jokes. I'm one of the jabronis in the back listening to what you spewing off at the mouth, telling us to get to the back of the line with Moose. I never took orders too well. Moose, since you feel like you're unstoppable, feel like you're being champion makes you unstoppable. Well, I have an
angry reaction from an angry
I
superstar.
told you, kid.
The fans are eating it up.
Get to your damn point, because you are really at this point pissing me the hell off. And I'm giving you 10 seconds to get to your damn point, because if not, again, I'm gonna kick your damn teeth down your mouth. So get to your damn point, kid, because you're really pissing me off right now.
Coming off a little cocky right there.
Again, Moose, it feel like if you feel like you're unstoppable, I have a title, you have a title. How about we have a little old-fashioned match, title versus title match? I'll put my United States Championship on the line. You put your newly crowned RWE Heavyweight Champion on the line. What you say, Moose? What you say, Moose?
Gotta respect the effort.
Kid, you are not my damn league, and I'm gonna show you. On the answer is no, and Moose is attacking Killer Kross now. That Moose and Killer Kross going at it now, and they facing off now, and Killer Kross takes Moose and throws him into the corner now, and with a reversal by Moose. Now Moose takes that with a reversal by Killer Kross. Now Killer Kross takes Moose down now, and with a big boot by Killer Kross to Moose, and now Moose takes Killer Kross down. He has Killer Kross takes him down to the mat now, and he got a head crank locked in. Moose has the head crank locked in. And these two going at it now. And what is he going to do now? He has him up now. What is he going to do now? Moose has a big shot by Moose. And Moose now. What's going on, everybody? Now Moose now. Big stop by Moose now. He is just disrespecting Killer Kross now. And Moose just standing there. He goes for a kick with a reversal and a drop kick by Killer Kross down at a big clothesline by the world champion Moose now. Now Moose now been held back by the referee now. There we go. Now he just pushes the ref off now, and they just staring down at each other now. And wow, what a confrontation between those two. What's going on, everybody? And RWE got screwed. He just lost. That's what's up. And up next, we have the returning Motor City Machine Guns as they take on the newly signed Young Bucks next. Whatever it was, and Nargi had his shot at that 8-man match. It wasn't his fault. He couldn't get it done. So no more raises for him.
We kick off this tag team match. And I wouldn't at all be surprised if this match stole the show.
And here they go. Up first, we have the return. We had a return in a Motor City Machine Guns. We have not seen a Motor City Machine Guns in a while. They looking to put their names back in the world title, tag team title picture. Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin, the Motor City Machine Guns on our way to the ring. They will take on a newly signed Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson up next.
Match for these two teams here tonight.
Well, Michael, the tag team division is white hot right now. So while a win will obviously be huge, I can tell you that a loss would be absolutely devastating. Given the competition right now, a loss tonight would be a huge setback.
And here they come, the newly signed tag team, Nick and Matt Jackson, the Young
And their
Bucks.
opponents, at a combined weight of 350 pounds.
Byron, are you at all surprised by the intensity level inside this arena right now?
Not in the least bit, Michael. This is the one the WWE Universe has been looking forward to for quite some time.
Whatever. There we go, Chris Sabin starting off for the Motor City Machine Guns, and here we go.
This is it.
And we going at it now, and both men locked up now. And Matt Jackson in control now. Matt Jackson has Chris Sabin and just takes him down to the mat now. Now Matt Jackson in control now. Matt Jackson and with Chris Sabin fight his way out of it. Matt Jackson just throws him down to the mat now. They both stare down at each other. And a big drop kick by Matt Jackson now. That Matt Jackson's waiting for Chris Sabin. No, he lifts him to his feet. He has him up and big kick to the gut. And we're going to do a spinning neck breaker by Matt Jackson now. That Matt Jackson now in control now. And Matt Jackson just taunting now as he waits for Chris Sabin to get to his feet. Chris Sabin gets to his feet now, and Matt Jackson has him, and he walks him over to the ropes now. What is he going to do? And Matt Jackson has him, and he just throws him outside the ring now. And I think Matt Jackson about to fly now. He's about to fly now. He's bouncing off the ropes now. He's going to fly. No, big drop kick by Matt Jackson outside the ring. Now Matt Jackson and Chris Sabin outside the ring. Now Matt Jackson has him. Big shot by Matt Jackson. He has him at a big clothesline by Matt Jackson. And now he has Chris Sabin lift him to his feet.
But just in case, he might want to think about.
All right, appreciate it, DKO. And Matt Jackson now has him. He has Chris Sabin up now. He takes Chris Sabin and just throws him into the ring apron. And with a burst by Chris Sabin now. That Chris Sabin has him. Chris Sabin has Matt Jackson and just throws him into the ring apron now. And it's just a ring apron party, I guess, now. And Matt Jackson just throws him into the ring apron. And we had a count of 7 now. And Matt Jackson just throws Chris Sabin into the ring steps, and he makes his way inside the ring now. And Matt Jackson slides back outside the ring now. And he goes out to Chris Sabin now. He has Chris Sabin lift him to his feet. And a big shot by Matt Jackson. Matt Jackson goes for a punch but misses, and Chris Sabin takes advantage and throws him into the ring steps. And Chris Sabin starting to celebrate. And now Chris Sabin now goes for a kick but misses. And Chris Sabin lifts Matt Jackson up. He has him. Chris Sabin he gonna do, and just throws him back down outside the ring now. Now Chris Sabin makes his way back inside the ring. Now we had a count of 5, and now we had a count of 6 as Matt Jackson slowly makes his way to his feet. Now Chris Sabin goes outside the ring, breaks up the count, and a big forearm shot by Chris Sabin. And now Chris Sabin has Matt Jackson lifts him to his feet. He has him up now, and what is Chris Sabin gonna do? He just throws him down to the mat once again. Now that Chris Sabin down on the attack. He big kick by Chris Sabin. Now Chris Sabin has Matt Jackson lift him to his feet. He lifts him to his feet down, and a big elbow by Chris Sabin. Now Chris Sabin now has him, lifts him up. He lifts Matt Jackson up. He has him and just throws him down again. Now we had a count of 7 down, and Chris Sabin makes his way back inside the ring as Alex Shelley makes his way down. And Alex Shelley back on the ring apron now, and Chris Sabin makes his way back out to break up the count now. And he kicks Matt Jackson right in the gut now. He lifts him up to his feet. He has him up. And a spinning heel kick. And what a big move by Chris Sabin. We had Chris Sabin. He's just like poetry in motion now. That Chris Sabin now has Matt Jackson lifts him to his feet. He has him up. Chris Sabin has him. And just throws him down to the mat outside. And Chris Sabin starting to taunt now as Matt Jackson trying to recover on the outside. Now that Chris Sabin now is going after him now. We had a count of 6. And Chris Sabin has Matt Jackson. And what is he going to do now? And with a reversal by Matt Jackson. Hip toss by Matt Jackson. We had a count of 8. This might be a double count out now. That Matt Jackson, he makes his way inside the ring now. The count of 9 and breaks up the count now. He goes back out to Chris Sabin. He has Chris Sabin. And a big German suplex by Matt Jackson. Now Matt Jackson now has Chris Sabin. And big shot by Matt Jackson now. And with a reversal by Chris Sabin. Throws him into the ring. Announces table now. And Matt Jackson just pushes him off now. And a super kick by Matt Jackson now. And Matt Jackson has Chris Sabin. He lifts him up. He has him up now. What is Matt Jackson going to do? He just throws him into the ring steps now. And Matt Jackson has Chris Sabin up once again. He has him, and what is Matt Jackson going to do? He just staring down Chris Sabin. We had a count of 7 now. And a rake to the eyes by Matt Jackson now. And Matt Jackson, and a big move by Matt Jackson now. And now we had a count of 9. We're going to see a count out. We're going to see a count out. 10, boo, a draw, boo.
And this is called a draw.
Boo, and a draw. And up next, our second match of the night, we will see Apocalypse take on Sami Callihan next. Again, these two men also faced off in that 8-man elimination match to determine the heavyweight championship. As we know, Moose is the new RWE heavyweight champion. Apocalypse versus Sami Callihan is next. And here he comes. Apocalypse.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from the City of Angels. Weighing in at 280 pounds.
Guys, this match is sure to not disappoint, especially considering who's involved here tonight.
Slowly making his way to the ring.
This match will be one we'll be talking about for a long time to come.
And once again, here he is, Apocalypse.
Byron, would you agree that he's about as conceited as a guy as we've seen in a long time?
I would absolutely agree with you, Michael. But he's also one of the most talented. I think that gets lost sometimes in the enormity that is his ego.
And here he comes. He calls himself the Draw. Sami
His
Callihan.
opponent from Cleveland, weighing in at 216 pounds.
Big-time singles matches on deck here. And Byron, what should we expect to see here tonight?
Well, given the shape these superstars appear to be in here tonight, I fully expect to see one of the most competitive matches we've seen in a very long time.
What about you, Byron? He obviously looks good physically, but do you think he's mentally prepared for tonight's match?
If he's not, we're going to find out very early on. Guys have a way of smelling intimidation and taking advantage of it.
Sami
If your
Callihan
head's
looks
not at
ready and
100%,
focused.
You're in big trouble. It's that simple.
And he has a big task ahead of him as he faces Apocalypse. Apocalypse looks focused and ready. Sami Callihan is ready. And here we go. The bell is rung, and here we go now. And they lock up now. And Sami Callihan in control now. Sami Callihan takes Apocalypse down with ease. And will Apocalypse fight his way out of it? Apocalypse trying to fight his way out of it. And Apocalypse no. And Sami Callihan just pushes him down and just stares down Apocalypse. They lock up once once again now to Sami Callihan in control now. He's going after that arm of Apocalypse. And he still had that arm of Apocalypse. Apocalypse trying to fight his way out of it, but no, Sami Callihan just pushes Apocalypse off once again. It just stares him down like he's nothing. They lock up once again. Now he's still going after that arm of Apocalypse. Well, Apocalypse getting the offense, and now he is going after that arm of Apocalypse now. Smart move by Sami Callihan. Now Sami Callihan whips him into the ropes. Now Sami Callihan back body dropped by Sami Callihan. Now Sami Callihan has Apocalypse to his feet, has him up, and another light suplex by Sami Callihan, and Apocalypse is trying to get to his feet. But Sami Callihan still on the attack. Sami Callihan and a big super kick by Sami Callihan, but did not affect Apocalypse whatsoever. Now the Apocalypse in control. Now big kick by Apocalypse, and big stomps by Apocalypse, and a knee choke in the corner by Apocalypse. And now the Apocalypse has him, lifts him to his feet. And Apocalypse has Sami Callihan, big shot by Apocalypse, and a big kick by Apocalypse. And Apocalypse, big forearm shot by Apocalypse. Now Apocalypse now in control. Apocalypse has Sami Callihan, and a European uppercut. And Apocalypse starting to get pumped up now, and Sami trying to make his way to his feet. Now big shot by Apocalypse, and now Apocalypse in control. Now he is just taking it to Sami Callihan now, and a big back elbow drop by Apocalypse. Now the Apocalypse now. What is Apocalypse going to do? Apocalypse, the big man, is climbing the middle rope, and a big leg dropper misses now. Sami had that scouted all the way. Now Sami just stares him down. Now big kick to the gut down to Sami Callihan has him, and a big DDT by Sami Callihan. Now Sami Callihan now, will he go for a cover? He is dragging Apocalypse to the middle of the ring. Will he go for a cover? He's going for the pin. One, and Apocalypse kicks out at one. Yeah, that is way too early to keep Apocalypse down. That Apocalypse in control, and a backbreaker by Apocalypse. And Apocalypse now has Sami Callihan lifts him up. And Apocalypse got him now. What is he going to do? He lifts him up by his head and just slams him down. Look at the power of Apocalypse now. Apocalypse has Sami Callihan. Apocalypse now. Big clothesline by Apocalypse. Apocalypse has him now, lifts him to his feet. Apocalypse has him, and what is Apocalypse going to do? Apocalypse and bend a back elbow by Apocalypse. He goes for a kick, but Sami Callihan with a reversal, and a kick was his own by Sami Callihan. Now Sami Callihan has him up. What is Sami Callihan going to do? Man, with a Michinoku driver by Sami Callihan. Now Sami Callihan goes for a cover. Will this be it? 1, 2, and a kick out. Apocalypse kicks out at 1. He showed that same hard at our special. Apocalypse was hard to take down in that special, but he did come up short. And now Sami Callihan calling for it now. He has Apocalypse up now. He has him up now. He has him up now. And then a sit down power bomb by Sami Callihan now. That Sami Callihan goes for a cover now. Will this be it? And 1, 2, and kick out by Apocalypse at 2. It is really hard to keep Apocalypse down. Now Apocalypse really wants every match that he is in now. Now Apocalypse up with a big boot now, and Apocalypse has Sami Callihan up, and Apocalypse big shot by Apocalypse, and Apocalypse kicks him, and he's going for that apocalyptic power driver. Apocalyptic power driver hit by Apocalypse, but the Apocalypse did not go for a cover. Now Apocalypse now lifts Sami Callihan to his feet, and but Sami with a reversal now. Sami has him up now, and he has a spike power driver of his own, and he hit Apocalypse with a power driver of his own now, and now he just slamming Apocalypse head into the mat now. And what a match we having so far. Now he just slamming Apocalypse head into that mat.
He's in a little bit of trouble now.
And Sami lifts Apocalypse to his feet. He has him, and a big super kick by Sami Callihan, and the stomp by Sami Callihan. Apocalypse rolls outside the ring, trying to recover, and Sami Callihan going after, and then Apocalypse just stares him down, and a big shot by Sami Callihan. Now Sami Callihan has Apocalypse lifts him to his feet. He has him up, another big shot, another big right hand shot. And Sami Callihan has him now, and a big drop kick by Sami Callihan. Now Sami Callihan starting to get pumped up now. And Sami Callihan, what is he going to do now? He just has Apocalypse. He's going after the leg of Apocalypse. Big kick by Sami Callihan. He is going after the legs of Apocalypse, trying to cut the big man down. And Sami Callihan has him and throws Apocalypse back inside the ring. Now Sami Callihan is back in the ring. And now he's on the attack now. He has Apocalypse up. He has him to his feet. And what is he going to do? Kick to the gut now. now, and Sammy has him. And what is Sammy going to do? He got him locked in. He got it in, and a Death Valley driver by Sammy Callahan, and that might be it for Apocalypse. Apocalypse is really hard to keep down, and Sammy Callahan goes for a cover now. 1. And Apocalypse kicks out at 1. Wow, what is it going to take to keep Apocalypse down? He really wants every match he's in. And a big kick to the gut again. And Sammy has him up now. And a big move. Big move by Sammy Callahan. He goes for a cover now. 1, 2, and 3. Your winner, Sammy Callahan. What a match.
Let's take another look at
What
these guys
a
in
match.
action.
It took all those moves to keep Apocalypse down, but your winner once again, Sammy Callahan. What a match. And your winner once again, the draw, Sammy Callahan.
And the celebration's underway.
That's the kind of win that makes you feel good about yourself.
What a match that was, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us.
What a second match of the night now. Up next. Up next, we have a match between AJ Styles and a newly signed. We saw him at the special last week. We saw him at the RWE Xplosion special last week. Adam Page. The newly signed Adam Page is here. He will take on AJ Styles next. Here he comes, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles.
The following contest is scheduled for...
And this just in, we getting a message from the back, from the office through my headphones. Tonight we will see the newly crowned RWE champion Moose take on the United States champion Killer Kross later on in the show in a non-title match. But up next we will see AJ Styles versus the newly signed Adam Hangman Page. Up next. So Moose and Killer Kross opened the show, and they had words for each other that led to them two attacking each other. So the match has been signed tonight. Killer Kross versus the newly crowned RWE Heavyweight Champion Moose will happen later on tonight. But up next, we have the newly signed Hangman Adam Page.
Weighing in at 213 pounds, Adam Page.
Given the participants, this match might very well steal the show, guys.
Yeah, and I think you could go so far as to say it has the makings of a match of the year candidate.
I have to say the level of pride he has in his game is truly impressive, guys.
Yeah, he's about as proud as a peacock, Michael. And you know what? He has every right to be.
AJ Styles is ready. Hangman Page is ready. And here we go now, and both men lock up now, and Hangman just muscles AJ into the corner now. Will this be a clean break? 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 And a clean break by both men now, and they lock up once again now, and AJ in control now, going after that arm of Hangman Page down, and AJ just pushes him down now. He still got that arm locked in now, and he is going after that arm of Adam Page down. Adam Page now holding that arm, and they lock up once again now. That Adam Page with the side headlock takes AJ Styles down to the mat. He has AJ a big shot by Adam Page now. That Adam Page has AJ Styles, but AJ Styles has him and throws him into the ropes now. And AJ Styles, and what a reversal by Adam Page now. That Adam Page now has AJ Styles lifting to his feet, and now he has him up now. What is he going to do? What is Adam Page going to do? Big move by Adam Page, and now Adam Page now they control big stomps. He is just stomping him up, holding AJ Styles. He lifts AJ to his feet now. Hangman has him, and a big move by Adam Page. Now Adam Page now has AJ Styles lift him to his feet. He has him up, and what is he going to do? And he has him, and a big running knee strike by Adam Page, and a big chop by Adam Page, and by Adam, with a reversal by AJ Styles down. And AJ Styles takes him down, and big shots by AJ Styles, big elbow by AJ Styles. Now AJ Styles lifts him to his feet. AJ Styles has him, and a spinning backhand, but no effect to Adam Page whatsoever. Adam Page now, big chop by Adam Page now, and a big shot by Adam Page in the corner, and Adam Page a big running knee. And Adam Page been clothesline by Adam Page. Now Adam Page goes for a cover now. One. And a kick out by AJ Styles at one. Now AJ Styles to his feet. And now he goes for a punch, but I don't know why he ain't go through it. And a big DDT by Adam Page. Now Adam Page now, he has AJ lift him to his feet. What is he going to do now? What is Adam Page going to do? And a super kick by Adam Page. Now Adam Page now has AJ Styles, but AJ Styles just pushes him off now. Now AJ Styles lifts him up. AJ Styles has him and throws him into the ropes. Now AJ Styles goes for a drop kick, but a reversal by Adam Page again. And Adam Page has that scouted out perfect. And now Adam Page had a submission locked in. He's going after that arm of AJ Styles with that spinning arm breaking. Now Adam Page now has him. Now Adam Page has him up. And what is Adam Page going to do? And a fall-away slam by Adam Page. Now Adam Page now drags him to the middle of the ring. Now what is he going to do? Now he goes for a cover now. And a one. Then AJ Styles kicks out at one. AJ Styles back to his feet. It's Adam Page back to his feet now. AJ goes for a kick and a reversal by Adam Page down. A reversal by AJ Styles. Now AJ Styles with a big shot takes Adam Page down now. He has him and a big elbow shot by AJ Styles. Now AJ Styles down, but Adam Page back to his feet now. And insecurity by AJ Styles. And now AJ Styles has Adam Page lifts him up. And what is AJ Styles going to do with a reversal by Adam Page and just push AJ's off. And a big shot by Adam Page. Now Adam Page now, what is he going to do now? He's telling AJ to get to his feet. He's telling AJ to get to his feet. What is Adam Page going to do? He is telling AJ to get to his feet. And a big clothesline by Adam Page. And now Adam Page now, he goes for a cover now. Will this be it? Will this be it? 1, 2, and 3. Your winner and his debut, Hangman Adam Page. What a match.
Let's watch again how AJ Styles was toppled tonight.
What a back and forth match. But your winner, the Hangman Adam Page.
Your winner, Adam Page.
Well, that one was over before it even started. AJ Styles is going to have to work a little bit harder to become a true contender in the WWE. I have no doubt he will.
As we close the book on this match, I need to remind everybody just how big of a win this was. Simply
again,
amazing.
Your winner, Adam Page, in his debut. He is just soaking it up now. Your winner once again, Adam Page. And up next, let's go to the next portion of our show. And up next, we have a promo from Ashley Princess. If you've seen on Twitter, she was not happy at the results at the 8-woman elimination match for the RWE RWE Women's Championship. She was not happy. And up next, we have a promo from Ashley Princess. Yeah.
What day did Mommy go down to the library to get her paper notarized? You know what day it was?
I have no idea.
Was it on a Wednesday or Thursday? But I think, what's that? I gotta see, can I find a notary Monday?
Alright, I'm back.
Well, okay.
I'm gonna get right to the freaking point. Last night was a damn travesty. I should be standing out here with that title around my waist, but no, some bitch took my opportunity. She took my damn opportunity. I had that title won. I had it in my grasp. And again, some piece of crap that can't lace my boots stole my opportunity.
Staying true. I guess
winning that title would have added to my already stellar career. I'm a damn Hall of Famer, for God's sakes. Damn it, I'm a Hall of Famer. And I get treated like this? Blaze, you took my opportunity and I want it back. Over my stellar career, I've beaten the best. I've beaten people that you wouldn't even last a minute with. I also lost some to the best. But you, Blaze, you're just a damn paper champion. I know for a fact I can beat you.
Definitely a fan favorite.
Well, okay.
You know, everyone was saying the odds were stacked against you. What a bunch of crap. It's not hard to beat people when you already been beaten and you just sneak in and steal victories. And it's different facing someone one-on-one. And Blaze, that's what I want you to do. That's what I want you to do. I want you to face me one-on-one. I can't even talk right now because I'm so damn pissed.
I guess believing you can do something sometimes makes it so, huh?
So I'm proposing this, Blaze. You face me one-on-one, and if you the show stealer like you claim to be, well, you will place that title on the line, and you would do it tonight. See, I can't even talk right now, and I'm so pissed. So, Blaze, do you have what it takes? Or are you going to hide behind that ugly mask of yours and hide that ugly face behind that ugly mask of yours, you dumb bitch?
WWE, no question. And that does it. Message received, and I, for one, can't wait.
The ante has officially been raised here.
Well, I'm not sure if we can top that, but we would do it.
Okay, your power back on now. And up next, we have a match between James Storm and Anarchy next. And we just saw Ashley Princess, and she was not too happy. And we will see up next, James Storm versus Anarchy next. Your power back on, Jay. comes the Cowboy, James Storm.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Nashville, Tennessee, weighing in at 245 pounds.
This is it. This is the match we've all been waiting for.
Okay, now we get word once again
right now is unlike
from the
anything I've ever
offices of
felt.
Mr. Fly. It will be Ashley Princess, and Blaze agreed. It will be Ashley Princess versus Blaze for the RWE Women's title in our main event. Wow, another stacked match. So tonight, once again in our main event, it will be Ashley Princess versus Blaze for the RWE Women's title. And again, Ashley Princess was not happy. As we saw her earlier, she was not too happy, so the match is now signed. Blaze versus Ashley Princess at our main event for the RWE Women's title
I'd say he's just
tonight.
about as persevering a superstar as you will ever see.
Boy, that's the truth, Michael. Like many, he wants to be considered one of the best of all time. The difference with him, though, is that he simply will not accept failure en route to accomplishing that goal.
And James Storm looks ready, and here he comes. The most cockiest superstar you ever want to see. Here he is, Anarchy.
And his opponent from Baltimore, Maryland, weighing in at 238 pounds, the Anarchist.
Two of WWE's top stars ready to go here in one-on-one action.
This is the match I've been waiting for, guys. Ever since it was announced, I've been looking forward to seeing these two clash.
Well, I think we can all agree that this will be no easy match for him here tonight.
Yeah, but you can say that about every match here on the card. There's no such thing as a cakewalk here in the WWE.
James Storm is ready. Anarchy is ready. And the bell rings, and here we go. And both men lock up. And James Storm in control now. That Anarchy gets out of it now quickly. And Anarchy now, but James Storm back in control now. Going out of the arm of Anarchy. He has Anarchy and just pushes him away now. Now James Storm now looks and staring down Anarchy. And James Storm has Anarchy, throws him into the corner now. And James Storm has him, lifts him up. And a running slam, an Oklahoma slam by James Storm. Now James Storm, a big kick now. And Anarchy back to his feet. Anarchy has James Storm and throws him into the corner now. Now what is Anarchy going to do? And James Storm with a reversal now. Now James Storm has Anarchy and a back elbow by James Storm. And now James Storm has a big stomp by James Storm, but Anarchy gets out of the way. And Anarchy got it locked in. He got a submission locked in with James Storm tap early. With James Storm tap early, no.
Oh, and he slips out.
Wow, looked to me like he had it locked in pretty good. I guess not.
Oh, and a backbreaker.
Right to the spine.
And Anarchy in control now. Big stop by Anarchy now. Anarchy now has James Storm lift him to his feet now. And Anarchy has him. And just take James Storm down with a Northern Light suplex now. And now James Storm makes his way outside the ring. And Anarchy goes after him now. They both circle each other. Big shot by James Storm. Another big shot by James Storm. Another big shot by James Storm. James Storm has him and throws him into the ring post now. And we had a count of 2. And James Storm has Anarchy, lifts him up. And with a reversal by Anarchy. And Anarchy has now snap suplex outside the ring to James Storm from Anarchy. And Anarchy starting to taunt, showing that cocky spirit, that he has. Now Anarchy has James Storm, lifts him up. And reversal by James Storm and throwing Anarchy into that ring post. Now James Storm doing a 2-step now. And now James Storm and throws Anarchy back into the ring post again. We had a count of... We should be at a count of 8 now. We had a count of 8 now that James Storm takes Anarchy and just throws it back inside the ring. And James Storm makes his way inside the ring. And a big stomp by James Storm. Another big stomp by James Storm. That James Storm lifts him up. James Storm has him up. And big shot by James Storm. And James Storm has Anarchy. And a big move by James Storm. Now James Storm now, he is starting to taunt as Anarchy slowly makes his way to his feet. And James Storm has Anarchy, and he has him up. And a big stomp to the gut now. And, oh, he just drapes Anarchy on that top rope now. And now James Storm still in control. James Storm lifts Anarchy up. And he has him. And James Storm has him up. And a big face buster. What a big face buster by James Storm. Now James Storm has Anarchy, lifts him to his feet. He has him up. And what is James Storm going to do? He got a submission locked in. He got a submission locked in with Anarchy tap. With Anarchy tap. With Anarchy tap. No, Anarchy gets his way out of it now with his favoring that knee. And now Anarchy now goes out to James Storm and just whips him into the corner. And the ref is down. The ref is down now. Now Anarchy has James Storm, turns around now. The ref back to his feet. Anarchy has James Storm, lifts him up.
We've got a problem here, guys.
And Anarchy has a big shot by Anarchy. Anarchy has him in a back suplex from the top rope, from the middle rope by Anarchy. And now Anarchy has James Storm, lifts him to his feet. And now the reversal by James Storm. And now James Storm, big shot by James Storm, big forearm shot by James Storm. Now James Storm now. And what is he going to do now? What is he going to do now? And Anarchy's going to spin it round and round and round and round and round and round. Anarchy goes where he stopped, nobody knows. And Anarchy goes down now. James Storm has Anarchy, lifts him up. And James Storm, big kick, but a reversal by Anarchy. Now Anarchy to his feet now, and Anarchy has him. He got a submission locked in again. He got a submission locked in again with James Storm tap. But no, James Storm gets out of it and just pushes Anarchy up, but they both in the land of bell clock by Anarchy, and a big clothesline by Anarchy. Now Anarchy now to his feet now. He goes for a cover now, and a ref, what are you doing? 1, 2, and a kick out by James Storm at 2.
Not yet. Here it comes.
And Anarchy now, he's calling for it down. Will we see the black mask or the F5? No, he got him up. He got James Storm up, and F5 hit by Anarchy, and I think that might be it. I think that is it. And 1, 2, and kick out by James Storm at 2.5. And now Anarchy just stares down James Storm. And he lifts him up now. Reversal by James Storm. James Storm throws Anarchy to the corner. And now he just drapes him in the corner. Now what is James Storm going to do? He lifts Anarchy up on the top rope. Now what is he going to do? What is he going to do now? And James Storm is up. What is he going to do now? What is James Storm going to do? Don't do it, James. Don't do it, James. What is he going to do now? And a back superplex by James Storm. And now James Storm now has Anarchy reeling. And it looked like that hurt both men. Now James Storm has him. And James Storm has him. He's got him, and a big move by James Storm. And now James Storm now lifts Anarchy to his feet. He has him up, and what is James Storm going to do? James Storm has Anarchy, and a big face buster by James Storm. Now James Storm takes Anarchy, lifts him to his feet now. And he has him in big shot, and he causes the lung blower, and I think that might be it for Anarchy down. He drags him to the middle of the ring, and James Storm goes for a pin. Now will this be at 1, 2, and 3? Your winner, James Storm. Your winner.
How about a look at some of the highlights?
In another exciting match, James Storm. McDonald, wow. Did you get the Happy Meal? It was a good match when James Storm came out victorious, and your winner once again, the Cowboy James Storm.
What an amazing match.
With that win in the books, we must now move on.
If you just tuning in, 2 big matches has been signed. It will be the RWE Heavyweight Champion Moose taking on the United States Champion Killer Cross in a non-title match. And in our main event, we will see Ashley Princess. And she was none too happy in her pro earlier. And she takes on Blaze for the RWE Women's Championship in our main event. But up next, we will see Josh Alexander taking on Pentagon Jr. for the Intercontinental title that Pentagon Jr. won at our RWE Xplosion special last week. Josh Alexander versus Pentagon Jr. next. It's 2K20. What you expect? And this match again is for the Intercontinental Championship. And we saw Pentagon Jr. win it at our special, our Xplosion special last week. Now he defends it against Josh Alexander. Josh Alexander, Pentagon Jr. for the Intercontinental Championship up next. And here he comes. The walking weapon, Josh Alexander.
Here we go, gentlemen. Huge title match coming up.
And a huge opportunity for the champ to prove to everyone that there truly is none better in all of WWE right now.
Corey, what does he have to do to beat the champ here tonight?
He has to remember what got him to this point, Cole. He must play his game. He can't change things up now just because he's in there with the champ. Put it this way. You wouldn't swing lefty in practice if you're going to hit righty during the game.
Okay, hold on 1 second. I just want to see something. My bad. Is anybody on? And again, once again, Josh Alexander. I sent out a party invite if you home, DKO. Cause I ain't have a 2-man booth or like anybody that commentated with me since I started this. But up next, here we go. The Intercontinental Champion, Pentagon Jr. Unfortunately, he is the highest paid on the show. He's the former World Heavyweight Champion. I'm going to stop giving him pay raises after this.
Here, guys, is the
But up next, here he comes, the Intercontinental Champion.
But all it takes is one wrong move. That title could be going home with
the Intercontinental Champion, Pentagon Jr.
The look on the champ's face
when a
tells the story
steroid
of a
king
man
make it here, he
eager
gonna
to
be
get
the
this match
highest paid, so
underway.
I ain't argue,
Considering
all
who he's
know.
in the ring with tonight, he might not want to be so excited.
Jeremy, you gonna lose, but I'm ready. I'll be ready after the show, though.
Introducing the challenger from Windsor, Ontario, Canada.
Here he comes. Here's Josh Alexander, the walking weapon, looking to win his first singles title in the RWE. And his opponent
And introducing the champion
is the champion, the Intercontinental Champion, Pentagon Jr.
21 pounds. He is the Intercontinental Champion, the Luchador.
Who's going to lay claim to the workhorse title here tonight?
Pentagon Jr. will we see the last time he holds that title. Josh Alexander looks focused. The Intercontinental title is on the line. Josh is ready. Pentagon Jr. is ready. And here we go. Here we go. And both men. Now the Pentagon Jr. has Josh Alexander to his feet. And Pentagon Jr. big DDT by Pentagon Jr. Down in control. Pentagon Jr. has Josh Alexander lifting to his feet. And now Josh Alexander in control. Now he has Pentagon Jr. up down and just drops him down to the mat. Now big kick by Josh Alexander. Big stomp by Josh Alexander. Now Josh Alexander has Pentagon Jr. to his feet. What is Josh going to do? And Josh has him up now. And a big cradle suplex by Josh Alexander. Now Josh Alexander now has Pentagon reeling. Big stomp by Josh Alexander. Now Josh Alexander now he has him. He got a waist lock on applied on Pentagon Jr. Just throws him down to the mat. Now that's Pentagon Jr. is favoring those ribs in that chest. Now he trying to get to his feet but couldn't. But Josh Alexander lifts him up. And Josh Alexander has him. And a big elbow shot to the arm from Josh Alexander to Pentagon Jr. Now Josh Alexander has him. And a belly to German suplex by Josh Alexander. Now Josh Alexander has him now. That's Pentagon Jr. is outside now. Josh Alexander goes after him. He has him up and he lifts him up and a big suplex by Josh Alexander. And now Josh Alexander, big kick to the back by Josh Alexander, the Pentagon Jr. Big stomp by Josh Alexander. Now Josh Alexander has Pentagon Jr. He mounts with some punches now. Big shots by Josh Alexander. Josh Alexander looking to win his first singles title here in the RWE. As we know, he's already been a tag team champion with his partner Ethan Page, and another big suplex by Josh Alexander. Now that Josh Alexander is starting to get pumped out now, and as Pentagon Jr. is trying to make his way to his feet. Pentagon Jr. is slowly making his way to his feet now. Big shot by Josh Alexander. Now Josh Alexander takes him down now, and he got that leg draped on that bottom rope now, and now Josh Alexander now has him up. Josh Alexander has him up now. What is Josh Alexander going to do? He just throws Pentagon outside the ring.
Got to be careful not to get counted out here.
And now Josh Alexander has a big shot by Pentagon Jr. Now the Pentagon Jr. has him. And Pentagon, big kick by Josh Alexander. And another big kick by Josh Alexander. Big shot by Josh Alexander. And a DDT by Josh Alexander. Now Josh Alexander has Pentagon Jr. up. And Josh has him, and what is he going to do now? He takes him and just throws him inside the ring now. And Josh Alexander now on the attack. And Josh Alexander has him, and what is Josh Alexander going to do? Big shot now to Josh Alexander, and a big Olympic slam by Josh Alexander now. And Josh Alexander goes for a cover now when we see a new champion. 2 and 3, your winner and new Intercontinental Champion, Josh Alexander. Wow. Your winner, and once again, the new Intercontinental Champion, Josh Alexander, and Pentagon Jr. cannot be too happy. He looks pissed out there. He just won the title and he lost it in the blink of an eye. your winner and new Intercontinental Champion, Josh Alexander. And here we go. Our next match, we'll see Drew McIntyre taking on the former world champion Eddie Edwards next. Up first, we have Drew McIntyre.
This man is a real force, Drew McIntyre.
McIntyre making his way to the ring. He was also involved in an 8-man elimination match. Drew McIntyre versus the former world champion Eddie Edwards next. And here he comes, the former world champion, Eddie Edwards. He cannot be too happy that he lost his title. Now he has to face Drew McIntyre. Eddie Edwards versus Drew McIntyre next. Drew McIntyre is looking ready and focused. Eddie is ready. And here we go. And Drew McIntyre, big clothesline out the back by Drew McIntyre. Now Drew McIntyre now has Edddy Edwards now. Lifts him up by his head. He lifts him up by his head, just slaps him down to the mat now. Now Drew McIntyre in control. Drew McIntyre has Eddie Edwards to his feet. He has a big short arm clothesline by Drew McIntyre. Big stomp by Drew McIntyre. Now Drew McIntyre has Eddie Edwards, lifts him up now. Look at the power of Drew McIntyre. Well, look at the power and a sit down power bomb by Drew McIntyre. Now Drew McIntyre now. And a stomp by Drew McIntyre. Now Drew McIntyre now, and a big knee to the back of the head of Eddie Edwards. And Drew McIntyre now has Eddie Edwards now, and a big stomp by Drew McIntyre to the back of Eddie Edwards. And Drew McIntyre mounts him now with some punches, big right hand shots. Big shot by Drew McIntyre now, and a big stomp by Drew McIntyre. Now Drew McIntyre now, big stomp again by Drew McIntyre. He lifts Eddie Edwards up. He has him to his feet now, and Drew has a big shot by Drew McIntyre. Now Drew McIntyre has Eddie Edwards and throws him to the ropes now, and a big move by Drew McIntyre. Now Drew McIntyre has Eddie Edwards up. He has him up, big chop by Drew McIntyre. And we're going to have a chop party now to Eddie Edwards with a reversal. He has him up now, and they both bouncing to each other now. But Drew McIntyre has him and throws him to the ropes down the back elbow by Drew McIntyre. Now Drew McIntyre now starting to get pumped up as Eddie Edwards makes his way outside the ring trying to recover. And Eddie Edwards has recovered, and Eddie Edwards back inside the ring now. And Eddie Edwards now, he's just stalking Drew McIntyre. He has Drew McIntyre. He has him up now. And a big move by Eddie Edwards now. And Eddie Edwards has Drew McIntyre, lifts him to his feet. And Eddie Edwards has him, and a Northern Light suplex by Eddie Edwards. Eddie Edwards drags Drew McIntyre to the middle of the ring. Will he go full cover? He's going for a way too early pin attempt, not even a one count. And now Eddie back to his feet as Drew is back to his feet now. And Eddie Edwards has him now. What is Eddie going to do? Eddie got it locked in now. Big move by Eddie Edwards now. And Eddie Edwards now has him. And Eddie Edwards now going out to the knees of Drew McIntyre. And Eddie Edwards has a big move by Eddie Edwards and a neck breaker by Eddie Edwards now. And Eddie Edwards starting to get pumped up now. And Eddie Edwards now starting to get pumped as Drew McIntyre slowly makes his way to his feet. He's trying to get to his feet now. And what is Eddie going to do now? Eddie's going to do a big running knee to the face by Eddie Edwards to Drew McIntyre now. Eddie Edwards goes for a cover now, and ref, you is taking too long to get down there, and he got a one count. Drew McIntyre kicks out at one. And Eddie back to his feet now. Eddie locks up now. He has Drew McIntyre, and he just drapes him on that rope now. What is Eddie Edwards going to do? And Eddie Edwards has him and runs him in, big knee to the gut. And he runs him into the ropes again, knee to the gut now, and we're going to see a Russian leg sweep by Eddie Edwards. Russian leg sweep hit by Eddie Edwards. And now Eddie Edwards now, what is Eddie thinking? What is Eddie thinking now? And Eddie, big leg drop by Eddie Edwards. And what is Eddie thinking now? Eddie has Drew McIntyre lift him to his feet. Eddie has he has him on his shoulders now. Just drops him down and got a knee in the back of Drew McIntyre now. And he's going out now. He's going out to the back of Drew McIntyre now. And Eddie is really starting to get pumped up now. And Eddie now, he is just starting a big stomp by Eddie Edwards now. What is Eddie going to do? Another big stomp by Eddie Edwards. Another big stomp by Eddie Edwards. And what is Eddie Edwards going to do? He is choking the life out of Drew McIntyre in the corner. And big knees to the chest by Eddie Edwards down there. Eddie Edwards starting to taunt him now. And Eddie Edwards goes full cover now. 1, 2, and a kick out by Drew McIntyre at 2. And Drew McIntyre to his feet now, and Drew McIntyre goes for a punch, but he looks like he's out of it now, and Eddie Edwards still in control. And Eddie Edwards takes him and just throws him outside the ring now. And Eddie Edwards goes outside the ring now. What is Eddie going to do? Eddie has him up. He has Drew McIntyre up. What is he going to do? Big kick to the gut, that DDT by Eddie Edwards there. We're at a count of 2. And Eddie Edwards has Drew McIntyre. What is Eddie going to do? Eddie has him, and with a reversal by Drew McIntyre, he throws him back in the ring. And Drew McIntyre stomps Eddie Edwards down to the mat. He lifts Eddie up now. What is Drew going to do? And Drew has him and just throws him down. Look at the power of Drew McIntyre. Now Drew McIntyre has him. And Drew McIntyre, big head bump by Drew McIntyre. And Drew McIntyre has Eddie Edwards. He lifts him up now. What is Drew thinking? What is Drew going to do now? He's just big elbow shots. Big elbow shots to the chest of Eddie Edwards now. He has Eddie to his feet now. And what is Drew going to do? Drew has him up. Big shot now. Drew has him and walks him to the ropes now. Drew McIntyre has Eddie Edwards. What is he going to do? And he just throws him outside the ring down with Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre's going flying. And Drew McIntyre's going flying. A big move by Drew McIntyre. A big move by Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre went flying. And this is awesome. I definitely agree with that. Big kick by Drew McIntyre. Now Drew McIntyre big kick to the gut again. And Drew McIntyre has him. He has Eddie Edwards and walks him and just throws him into the ring, steps down at Drew McIntyre, saying this is over with. He's starting to get pumped up now. And Drew McIntyre goes for a stomp of this now. Eddie Edwards starting to get pumped up now. But Drew McIntyre goes out to me saying he don't give a damn. And now what a backbreaker by Drew McIntyre. We're at a count of 7 now. And now we see a count out draw. And now we're at a count of 8. We're at a count of 8 now. Drew McIntyre makes his way back inside the ring now as Eddie Edwards looks out on his feet now. But Drew McIntyre breaks up the count now. He goes out to Eddie Edwards down, big chop down to from Drew McIntyre to Eddie Edwards. A big shot to the back by Drew McIntyre. He has Eddie Edwards, lifts him up. And another big right shot. well, right punch by Drew McIntyre. Now Drew McIntyre has Eddie Edwards lifts him up. Drew McIntyre has him up, and what is Drew going to do? Short arm clothesline by Drew McIntyre now. And Drew McIntyre is dominating Eddie Edwards now. We're at a count of 6. Drew McIntyre has Eddie Edwards, and he has him. He lifts him up now, and Northern Light suplex by Drew McIntyre. Now Drew McIntyre just feeling it now. And Drew McIntyre now, big stomp. Will we see a double count out? I think we'll see no. Drew McIntyre makes his way into the ring. Your winner by count out, Drew McIntyre.
McIntyre just showing he's stronger and hungrier than anyone in WWE.
A win is a win, but your winner by count out, Drew McIntyre, in a hard-hitting match. What a match. Hats off to both competitors in a hard-hitting match. But your winner by count out, Drew McIntyre.
Guys, that was a big win for him right there.
Drew McIntyre's return to dominance continues with that big win.
I think I can safely speak for all of us when I say that was an amazing contest.
Oh, man. And up next, we have the match that was made earlier. The United States Champion Killer Kross takes on the newly crowned RWE Heavyweight Champion Moose in a non-title match up next. And here he comes, the United States Champion, Killer Kross. He called out Moose, and this is how this match has come to be. But in a non-title match, Killer Kross, the United States Champion, versus the RWE Heavyweight Champion Moose, is next. Killer Kross always has that focused look on his face. He got under the skin of Moose, and again, this is how his match was made. Killer Kross versus Moose in a non-title match. And here he comes, the newly crowned World Heavyweight Champion, Moose. Killer Cross is ready. The newly crowned heavyweight champion is ready, and here we go. And both men lock up now. And Killer Cross in control now. That Killer Cross trying to take Moose down to his feet. These muscles down to his feet now, and he still got that armbar locked in. But Moose takes him down now. Got an armbar locked in of his own now. But Killer Cross flips out of it now. They both men back to their feet now. They lock up once again now. That Moose. No, Killer Cross in control now. Side headlock by Moose. But Moose pushes him off now. That Moose has Killer Cross and throws him into the ropes now. And a big shoulder block by Killer Cross. No, big head bump by Moose. Sorry. And now Moose now has Killer Cross lifts him to his feet. And Moose has him, and a big shots by Moose, big kicks by to the chest by Moose, and now Moose has Killer Cross. He has him up, and look at the power of Moose and just scoops him down to the mat. And now Moose has Killer Cross, lifts him to his feet. Moose has him, and a big head bump by Moose. And now Moose has Killer Cross, lifts him up now. That Moose has him. And Moose has him up, and now, and a big backbreaker by Moose. And now Moose starting to taunt now, telling the fans, yeah, he is the man. Now Moose is still in control as Killer Cross slowly makes his way to his feet. He is straight in the corner, big shot by Moose. And Moose big stomps in the corner, and a foot choke in the corner by Moose. Now Moose takes Killer Cross and drags him to the middle of the ring now, and Moose goes for a cover. And a 1. And not even a 2 count now. Killer Cross kicks out at 1. And Killer Cross to his feet now. And Killer Cross goes for a punch, but misses now. Moose takes advantage. Moose takes him and slams his head into the corner now with his Moose thinking, and with a reversal by Killer Cross. And Killer Cross, big move by Killer Cross. Now Killer Cross now takes Moose, lifts him to his feet. Killer Cross has him. He has him up, and look at the power of Killer Cross. And Killer Cross with the fall away slam now. That big shot by Killer Cross. Now Killer Cross has Moose, lifts him up, and a big running knee to the face by Killer Cross. Now Killer Cross takes Moose, lifts him to his feet now. Killer Cross has Moose, and he picks him up now, and a big fall away slam once again by Killer Cross. Now Killer Cross has Moose, lifts him to his feet, and a big boot to the face by Killer Cross. And Killer Cross a stomp to the gut. And Killer Cross, look at the raw power of Killer Cross. He has Moose. He lifts him up now, and a big move by Killer Cross. And Killer Cross now has Moose drilling. Moose is favoring that back. And Killer Cross, and look at the power of Killer Cross again. He has him up now and has Moose down now, and we see 1. And he has him up again. And a 2. And he has him up again for a 3rd. He has him up again, and a big move by Killer Cross. And now Killer Cross now goes for a cover now. 1, 2, and a kick out by Moose at 2.
Seem to be just testing the waters a bit there.
And Moose back to his feet now, and as Killer Cross slowly makes way to his feet. Moose goes for punches but miss. Killer Cross takes advantage. Killer Cross lifts him up, and European uppercut by Killer Cross. And Killer Cross now, he got a head crank locked in now. He has a head crank locked in. He has that head crank locked in now to just slam Moose down to the mat now. Killer Cross now lifts Moose to his feet. He has him up now, and a reversal by Moose. And Moose now has Killer Cross and just throws him outside the ring now. And Moose goes after Killer Cross now. And Moose starting to get pumped up now. He is yelling at the crowd now and saying Killer Cross does not belong in the same ring as him. And now Killer Cross has him. Moose has him and throws Killer Cross into the ring. And Moose makes his way back inside the ring as Killer Cross slowly makes his way to his feet. And a big shot and a big kick to the chest by Moose. And Moose now, but Killer Cross gets to his feet and goes for a drop kick with a miss and a double axe handle by Moose. And Moose is just waiting now. Moose waiting now. He's telling Killer Cross get to his feet. Killer Cross to his feet. Killer Cross to his feet, and a spear by Moose. A spear by Moose. That might be it for Killer Cross. And ref, get your ass down there. 1, 2, and a kick out by Killer Cross at 2. Wow. I thought that was it for Killer Cross now. And now Moose is waiting for him now. He has Killer Cross, lifts him up now. Moose has him. He lifts him up. Big shot by Moose. Moose has him up now. Moose has him up. Moose has him up, and that is it. I think that's got to be it. 1, 2, and 3. Your winner, Moose.
Some superstars doing what they do best.
Why Killer Cross does not belong in the same ring as him. your winner, the RWE Heavyweight Champion, Moose.
Here is your winner, the Nightmare.
Once again,
this was a much-needed win.
When you get a one-on-one match like that, you hate to see
why
one
he
that
is
come
the
up short.
world champion.
That's just the harsh reality of it.
Killer Cross
Yeah,
came up short in another hard-hitting match.
Sometime.
Your winner, once again, Moose. And up next, we have a match between Taya Valkyrie and the most unstable diva we have on the roster, Purple Rain, up next. Oh, man. Oh, man. Ow. Oh, man. Stretch that one out. And here she comes. Taya Valkyrie. Taya Valkyrie was involved and also involved in the eight women's elimination match, the crown and RWE Women's Champion. But we all know, if you tuned in, Blaze outlasted 7 other divas to retain her title. But Blaze will put that same title on the line tonight versus Ashley Princess. But up next, we have the most unstable diva that you ever want to see. Here she is, Purple Rain. Once again, Purple Rain. Ty Valkyrie is ready. We don't know if Purple Rain ready or not. Again, she is so unstable. We don't know what she's thinking half of the time. And Purple Rain just throws Ty Valkyrie down to the mat like it's nothing. And Purple Rain just stares it down. Now Ty Valkyrie goes for a clothesline with no effect to Purple Rain. Now Purple Rain has Ty Valkyrie up. And what is Purple Rain going to do? She's just walking her over and just snake eyes in the corner by Purple Rain. Now Purple Rain now has Ty Valkyrie just choking her in the corner now. She is choking her in the corner now. And she is just choking Ty Valkyrie in the corner now. She just lets go now. As Purple Rain goes for a cover early, one and a 1 count. And Purple Rain just can't believe it. But again, we don't know what she's thinking half of the time that Purple Rain gets out of that move. And now Ty Valkyrie has and then a bulldog by Ty Valkyrie. Now that Ty Valkyrie as Purple Rain lifts her to her feet. Ty Valkyrie has a big move by Ty Valkyrie. And now Ty Valkyrie now has Purple Rain on the mat now with Purple Rain makes her way outside the ring. And Ty Valkyrie now, she got the Purple Rain. Yes, but Purple Rain just pushes her off now. Purple Rain like, get off me. And now Purple Rain has her and walks her over to the ropes now. What is Purple Rain going to do? And Purple Rain just lets off now, but Ty Valkyrie takes advantage and just throws Purple Rain to the corner. Ty Valkyrie goes for a running knee lift, but no effect to Purple Rain whatsoever. And she takes Purple Rain and throws outside the ring now, and she is just taunting Purple Rain just back inside the ring. And a big bell clap by Purple Rain. Now Purple Rain takes Ty Valkyrie and walks her over to the ropes now. And what does Purple Rain go do? Big shot by Purple Rain. Now Purple Rain just smacks her down to the mat. And now Purple Rain down, back on her feet, and a spinning backhand. And she has her big clothesline by Purple Rain. And Purple Rain now has her. Purple Rain has her up now. Big shot by Purple Rain once again. Look at those powerful shots by Purple Rain. And now Purple Rain now has Ty Valkyrie reeling. That Purple Rain is down on the mat now. And she's back to her feet now that Purple Rain has her. And she drapes Ty Valkyrie on those ropes now. And she got that foot in the back of Ty Valkyrie now. And now she has her. And drags her to the middle of the ring down with a reversal by Ty Valkyrie now. That's Ty Valkyrie to her feet. And Ty Valkyrie's up now. What is she going to do? Big shot by Ty Valkyrie, but no effect to Purple Rain whatsoever. Now Purple Rain has it. Purple Rain got a bear hug locked in now with Ty Valkyrie tap. With Ty Valkyrie tap now. With Ty Valkyrie tap. No, she gets out of big elbows by Ty Valkyrie. Big elbows by Ty Valkyrie and a bell clap by Ty Valkyrie now. And now what a big slap by Purple Rain. Now Purple Rain now has that, just takes her down by her head now. And now Purple Rain now has Ty Valkyrie and just drags her to the middle of the ring. And she goes for a cover now. 1, 2, and a kick out by Ty Valkyrie at 2. Now Purple Rain now back on the mat. Now that Ty Valkyrie goes out. The more the reversal by Purple Rain and a big spinning backhand by Purple Rain. I think that's good night, Ty Valkyrie now. And now Ty Valkyrie, she just drags Ty Valkyrie over and Purple Rain. I think that's it. 1, 2, and a kick out by Ty Valkyrie at 2 again, and that could not, and I'm sure that pissed Purple Rain off even more. Now she lifts Ty Valkyrie to her feet. She has her now and just takes her down by her hair once again now, and I know Purple Rain's got to be pissed. And Purple Rain now has her up, and Purple Rain now got her in a bear hug once again with Ty Valkyrie tap, 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 no, and a big elbow again by Ty Valkyrie. She escapes once again, and a bell clap to Purple Rain. And now Ty Valkyrie takes Purple Rain down now, and big just mounts her punches down. Some of them landed and some of them didn't. Now Ty Valkyrie has Purple Rain, lifts her up now, and Ty Valkyrie has her up. And what is Ty thinking now? She has Purple Rain, and with a reversal by Purple Rain once again. And Purple Rain kicks her down, and I think this hit Ty Valkyrie, and she has her up now. And good night, Ty Valkyrie, and a sit down powerbomb. Purple Rain, I think that's it. Good night, Ty Valkyrie. And now Purple Rain just drags her to the middle of the ring and turns over down. I think that's it for you, Ty Valkyrie. 1, 2, and Ty Valkyrie kicks out at 2. Whoa. And I know that's not sitting well with Purple Rain. And Ty Valkyrie back to her feet now. And Purple Rain has a big spine buster by Purple Rain. And Purple Rain now, she cannot be too happy now that Purple Rain lifts her to her feet now. Purple Rain has it in a spinning backhand by Purple Rain. And I think that may be lights out for Ty Valkyrie now. Purple Rain drags over and goes for a cover now. 1, 2, and 3. Your winner, Purple Rain.
This superstar picks up a huge victory here tonight.
Talbacki slowly rolls away. Winner once again, a Purple Rain.
He's got to be humiliated and embarrassed.
And here comes our main event of the evening, as Ashley Princess will take on the RWE Women's Champion Blaze with the title on the line. Ashley Princess versus Blaze up next. This match came about because Ashley Princess was none too happy. She was not happy on Twitter. She was not happy tonight. And she called out Blaze. She wanted Blaze. She felt Blaze stole her opportunity at the 8 women's elimination match. So that's how this match came about. Ashley Princess versus Blaze for the RWE Women's Championship next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Raw Women's Championship.
Here she comes. She really needs no introduction. She has done it all. She's a Hall of Famer. Has a resume that everyone will be jealous about. Here she comes. Ashley Princess. She felt her opportunity was stolen at that women's elimination match for that title. Now she gets her shot once again at Blaze one-on-one for the RWE Women's Championship. Here she comes once again, the Hall of Famer that needs no introduction. Here she is once again, Ashley Princess.
There truly is none better in all of WWE right now.
What can you say about Ashley Princess? She has done it all.
How about you, Byron? Do you think the challenger
again,
has
a lot of people will be jealous of her career.
That's the beauty of the WWE.
And here she is once again looking to add to her stellar resume, the RWE Women's title. But she has a task in front of her. Here she comes, the show stiller, the RWE Women's Champion, Blaze. Blaze did what people said was the impossible. Beat 7 other divas that would still retain her title. But again, like Ashley Princess said, it's easy to do when you're facing other people, but when you face people one-on-one, it's a different story. So here we go. Ashley Princess versus the women's heavyweight champion, the show stiller, Blaze.
I don't know if her championship reign has ever been in more jeopardy than it is here tonight.
I'd have to agree, Cole. But despite that, I've learned to never pick against the champ. Just when you think somebody has her number, she goes and elevates her game again.
This be the last time Blaze has that title. Blaze soaking up the crowd, the show stiller, Blaze. And here we go, the fans are hyped up for this match. And we all hyped up for this match now. Blaze versus Ashley Princess for the RWE Women's Heavyweight Championship. And here we go.
From out of this world, Ashley Princess.
She is ready.
And introducing the champion from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico.
Blaze staring the hole at Ashley Princess.
Champion.
And here she comes, Blaze, the heavyweight champion, the women's heavyweight champion. And now she takes the title now. She stares at it. Will this be the last time she hold it in her grasp? Ashley Princess versus Blaze for the RWE women's title. And she is ready. Blaze is ready. Kisses through the crowd. And here we go now. And they both lock up now. Ashley Princess muscles Blaze into the corner now. Will this be a clean break? Will this be a clean break? Will this be a clean break? Ref telling them to get out of the way. And a big shot by Ashley Princess. No clean break now. And Ashley Princess goes right back after Blaze now. Has Blaze up now. And just kicks her right in the face. And Ashley Princess now in control now. The stomp by Ashley Princess now. The Ashley Princess and a kick to the face to Blaze. From Ashley Princess now to Ashley Princess as Blaze. And now what is she gonna do now? And Ashley Princess kick to the gut and the Insagari by Ashley Princess now. And an insult to injury by Ashley Princess now. The big moves by Ashley Princess coming out the gate. And Ashley Princess now has Blaze railing, goes to a stomp of Blaze, gets out the way now. And Blaze now takes it down now. And with a crucifix now, Blaze back and now Blaze in control now. She has Ashley Princess listen to her feet now. And Blaze and a step up Insagari by Blaze now. Blaze now Ashley Princess listen to her feet. And Blaze has and with a reversal by Ashley Princess, kick to the gut now. Ashley Princess has her up now. What is she gonna do with Blaze? And what's she gonna do with Blaze now? And a sit down power bomb by Ashley Princess. And Blaze slowly making her way to her feet now. Ashley Princess still on attack now. And is not letting Blaze breathe whatsoever. She has Blaze and whips into the ropes now. She has it. And a big and no, she with a big running knee. With a big running knee by Ashley Princess now. To Ashley Princess now. Big stomp. She is just taking it to Blaze now. She is not giving Blaze time to even think now. She just drives her head into the mat with her knee and just keeps it there now. That Blaze back to her feet. That's Ashley Princess just stares it down and just takes Blaze back down now. And a kick to the back by Ashley Princess now. And Ashley Princess drags Blaze lifeless body so far in the middle of the ring. And another big insult to injury by Ashley Princess now. And Ashley Princess now has Blaze. She lifts her up now. And what is Blaze going to do in a drop toe hold now? And what is Ashley Princess going to do? She got it locked in. She got a submission locked in now with Blaze tap. With Blaze tap, no, Blaze gets out of it now. Big elbow by Blaze, and now a big elbow by Blaze. Now Blaze slowly gets to her feet, but Blaze just showing
not looking good right now.
On her face, the attack that Ashley Princess put on her so far. Now that Blaze back in control. Now that Blaze has her now. Big stomps by Blaze. Now that Blaze now. What is she going to do? Oh, I think we're going to see the coast to coast now. And Blaze now. She's slowly making her way on the top rope now. Blaze has her. Blaze has her. What is Blaze going to do? Big coast to coast by Blaze. And Blaze now back slowly making her way to her feet. But Blaze is hurting. And Blaze drags Ashley Princess. She's barely dragging her now. Blaze is hurt. And Blaze now has Ashley Princess to her feet. And a kick to the leg by Blaze. And Blaze whips Ashley Princess down to the mat. And a kick to the back now. Now Blaze. And Blaze goes for a cover now. One. And Ashley Princess kicks out at one. And Blaze can't believe it, but Blaze is out of it. She just looks out of it now, but Blaze and with a reverse by Ashley Princess. And Ashley Princess has Blaze down. What is Ashley Princess going to do? And what's Ashley Princess going to do? And she has Blaze with a reversal by Blaze, but no, Ashley Princess jumps off the rope now. And what a big move by Ashley Princess now. And Blaze is down to the mat now. How much more can Blaze take? Ashley Princess has been coming out the gate. She took it to Blaze. And now Ashley Princess has her up on her shoulders now. What is she going to do now? And a go to sleep by Ashley Princess now. Go to sleep by Ashley Princess now. Will that be it for Blaze? Will that be it for Blaze? 1, 2, and 3. Your winner and new RWE Women's Champion Ashley Princess. She said she can beat Blaze, and she has done it. Your new RWE Women's Champion, Ashley Princess. She said she was going to beat Blaze, and she did it. And your new RWE Women's Champion, Ashley Princess. And again, thank you for tuning in. I'm going to go to the power rankings and show off the new champions. But what a win. And we now have a new Women's Champion, Ashley Princess. She said she was going to do it. She beat Blaze, and she's done it. And we go to the power rankings, and there's really no change in the power rankings. As Raina Raiden is number 1. Her sister Ryan Raiden is number 2. Hernandez number 3. Homicide is number 4. Alex Shelley number 5. Chris Sabin number 6. The newly crowned Intercontinental Champion Josh Alexander is number 7. Sinister, one half of the Sinister Ministers tag team, number 8. Ethan Page has not been in action in a long time, but he is number 9. Bella Deuce, one half for the Undead, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions at number 10. Sue Young, another half, one half for the Women's Champions at 11. The United States Champion Killer Cross coming off the loss to the World Champion Moose at number 12. The one half of the Tag Team Champions, number 13, Sami Callihan. Number 14, moving up in the ranks, Raven. Number 15, Pentagon Jr., the former Intercontinental Champion. Number 16, Blaze is at number 17, the former Women's Champion Blaze is at 17. Anarchy is at 18. The newly signed Hangman Page is at 19. Vanity Banks is at 20. Purple Rain is at 21. Jennifer Jenkins at 22. And let's see where the newly crowned champion is. Ashley Princess at number 31. And again, congratulations to the newly crowned RWE Women's Champion, Ashley Princess. She called Blaze out. She said she was going to do it, and she has done it. And once again, your winner and new RWE Women's Champion, Ashley Princess. And again, thank you for tuning in, and I'm out.